Midnight Madness, the 7-2 favourite, and Contradeal is 9-2 from 4-1. Also on the 92 mark is Play School, and Acarine now 13-2, opened up at 5. Welsh Oak is 7-1 from 8-1, and Castle Warden an 8-1 chance along with Everett. Ace of Spies 16s, and Soxdown the 25-1 outsider. All quoted for the Charisma Gold Cup.
And Acarine just about the early leader with Soxdown, those two, and also Ace of Spies. So that's the leading three as they come to first the 19 fences. Ace of Spies over with the advantage, being followed on the near side by Soxdown, Acarine and Play School. And so they continue down to fence number 2, which is an open ditch. Ace of Spies, a blinkered runner towards the right, Soxdown on the near side, and the last to jump is Castle Warden. So they're all safely over the first 3 of the 19 as they start to go into that bottom turn. Soxdown with the advantage from Ace of Spies. Those two are then being followed by Acarine, after which comes Contradeal. And still toward the rear of the field is Castle Warden as they go around the bottom turn. Ace of Spies on the far side of Soxdown. Midnight Madness on turns the leading 2. Then just in behind the leading 3 then races Acarine. And Contradeal rather, just tracking that one is Play School, after which comes Everett, Welsh Oak, and finally Castle Warden. Another plain fence in front of them, and the leader's safely over that, so too is the last, that's Castle Warden, who is also running in this race for the 3rd year running. He fell 2 years ago, but runner-up for Everett last year. Meanwhile, the lead being held by Ace of Spies as they come over this one. Well on term, Soxdown, then comes Midnight Madness. Contradeal now shows in 4th place. Little gap after that to Acarine. Acarine then being closely followed by Play School, Everett, Welsh Oak, and finally Castle Warden. And so they continue down the side and coming now towards fence number 5. And as they jump that one, once again, all safely over that one. And Everett just being pushed along there by Stuart Shilson. He's only got one behind him at this stage. Meanwhile, the lead is held by Soxdown. So Soxdown, the leader, as they come over that one, being followed by Ace of Spies. Then just in 3rd place of Midnight Madness, followed closely by Contradeal. A little gap after that to Play School, who's just in front of Acarine. Then comes Welsh Oak, Everett, and also Castle Warden. And so all 9 runners about 5 or 6 lengths separating first to last as they swing into the straight for the first time and face up towards fence number 7. Soxdown on the far side with the advantage from Ace of Spies. Then comes Midnight Madness, the pale blue colours. Contradeal going nicely in 4th place, being tracked by Acarine as they come over this plain fence. And so they have 2 more to come up in front of them before they go out on the last circuit. Soxdown, Ace of Spies, Midnight Madness, Contradeal, the leading quartet, closely followed by Acarine. Then comes Welsh Oak, Play School showing prominently on the near side. And Everett now toiling the last of the 9 as they come up to this fence, which will be the last next time round. And as they come to it, Soxdown continues to lead. Ace of Spies well on term. Then comes Midnight Madness, who just sort of lunged at that one. Meanwhile, Contradeal now goes up into 2nd place. And Everett, rather a sad picture at this particular stage of the game, Derek. He's stone last, and it's been noticeable that Stuart Shilson been niggling at him all the while. But they now go for the water, fence number 10.
Yes, he's obviously not happy on this rain-softened ground, but mind you, we've counted him out a few times, and to see him turning for home and suddenly storms through, but at this stage he's a 50-1 shot, isn't he, and not seeming to enjoy it at all. That was Play School who nearly dislodged Paul Nichols at that water, but Play School going very nicely in 5th. The front runners still taking them along at a good pace. Soxdown, who we thought would lead them along. Welsh Oak towards the rear. And Everett, well, he's only just staying in touch, but he's got to get back in touch soon, otherwise the horse is going to lose interest. Here we come towards the next. All still standing. It's a good race in prospect, but I don't think Everett's going to do it, John.
No, it doesn't really look like it, because he's now stone last and seemingly not making much impression to improve his place. But anyway, a lot to play for, as I say, but so having said that, I now look at him, he's got to be about 20-30 lengths behind the field. And so they make the far turn. Is Contradeal now in command from Ace of Spies, Soxdown, Midnight Madness, that's the leading 4. Then just in behind them comes Acarine, Play School, Castle Warden and Welsh Oak. And I'm afraid it looks as though Everett is going to be pulled up. So his bid for the 4th successive title is now gone. And Contradeal, the leader, as they come over that one from Midnight Madness. Acarine improving all the while, now goes 3rd, just in front of Ace of Spies. Soxdown now weakening back into 5th. Then comes Castle Warden, Play School and Welsh Oak. And so that at the next, and Contradeal with the advantage there. And a mistake there by Ace of Spies. He's now the back mark. He's dropped right away. Meanwhile, the leaders continue down the far side. Contradeal in the lead on Midnight Madness and Ackerine going well in third place. The leading three are then closely followed by Castle Warden, who made a mistake there, and Play School. And that leading five now just drawing away from Soxdown, Welshoke and Ace of Spies. And they come towards the next. Contradeal jumping big and bold. He's gained about a couple of lengths at that one. And it's Ackerine who's now going after him. Play School also improving. He goes third. Midnight Mad and Castle Warden in that group of five now clear of the remainder as they now make that bottom turn. They've got about half a mile still to go, and it's Contradeal, Kevin Mooney in command, stable companion to Everett. So one's out for Fort Walwyn, one's definitely in as they now start to head into the straight, 3.5 furlongs out. Contradeal in command from Ackerine. Play School running on well in the third place. Then comes Castle Warden, and the one that's dropping out is Midnight Madness back into fifth place, and after him is Welshoke. But the leaders are over the third last. They're coming now, two to go. Contradeal, Play School coming with a wet sail on the near side. Ackerine right there with a chance. That's the leading three. They're in front of Castle Warden. Ackerine just about on terms with Contradeal. Play School not far off and running now toward the 19th and final fence in the Charisma Gold Cup. And as they come to it, it's Contradeal the leader from Ackerine. Play School can find no more. Castle Warden in fourth. And so as they jump the last, Ackerine right on terms there with Contradeal. And Play School is gone there, unshipped his rider, but Contradeal hanging on grimly there. Ackerine seemingly can't canter anymore. They've got about 20 yards still to go. And Contradeal wins the Charisma Gold Cup in front of Ackerine. And these two finish a long way clear of Castle Warden, placed yet again. And then comes Midnight Madness, Welshoke, and the stragglers now coming up to cross the line, and they are Ace of Spies, and then finally Soxdown. And so the casualty there is Play School. Seems to be none the worse for that tumble, and Paul Nicholls coming back nicely. And I'm looking back for Everett, and he's right out in the country. He's none the worse, but he has been pulled up. There's our winner, Contradeal.
5 to 1, second number 5 Ackerine 7 to 1, and third number 8 Castle Warden 17 to 2. The favourite was number 9 Midnight Madness at 7 to 2. The non-runner was number 19 at 9 rounds.